What a day. I hope that none of you are going long today because we are down 2.11% in the NASDAQ. And we had a pretty crazy day, kind of moving again with the same downtrend that we've had here. The heat map is looking like a bloodbath for the sectors that we really care about. Nvidia is down about 6% and Apple is actually still holding up strong. I'm looking at Apple a lot because right now it is the #1 weighted stock in the NASDAQ 100 and it's showing some resiliency along with Google and Microsoft, which are some of the bigger stocks in the index. So let's take a look over here at what happened today. Let's look at the breakdown. So we can see that we did have this really nice flush here during the day where we had this little bit of an upper wick here when the market first opened back up, and then we had this huge flush moving pretty smoothly down all the way down to the previous low of the day yesterday, and then we broke that and then we hit the support over here. Now this support is it's not that strong of a support. We haven't had a lot of price action around it. This is a support that stems back from this kind of head and shoulders pattern that we had here and then this rejection over here. So I do expect that to break pretty easily if we do see a little bit more bearish price action. And let's take a look at what this price action could look like here. And let's look at both scenarios. So we can see over here that the bullish scenario, you are looking for a move where we come back and touch this support here, and this is support that I talked about in my previous video. This is a super strong support that's been holding us up since 2022. We had that huge bear market in 2022, and in 2023 and 2024 when we had this extremely fast bullish move, this support line has been holding us up here. So if we are looking for a bullish move here, I do expect to see a touch of the support line, and that's where we continue to at least 21,700 up here, or we move up to new all-time highs above here. If we are looking for that bearish scenario though, you are looking for a break of this support and obviously this trend line here, which would be pretty horrible because it's been holding us up for a long time. Even we had that crash back in August, and if we do break that, you are looking for this touch of this previous all-time high line here, which stems back to mid 2024 over here. So that's what I'm looking for. Again, I need some more confirmation, just like how I believe you should look for some more confirmation as well before we place any long swing trades. And yeah, let's take a look at what's going to happen tomorrow, kind of the future of what's going on in the stock market. Tomorrow's going to be a pretty loaded day. We're going to have unemployment data coming out first at 8:30 in pre-market, and we are expecting 170,000 new jobs to be released. However, I don't think that figure is going to be accurate, just because we did have a lot of jobs that got slashed when Trump rejoined presidency. So I would take a look at that. I do believe to see a little bit of red in the pre-market there, especially when we open back up at 9:30. And then we do have at 12:30 a Fed speech here by Mr. Powell himself. That's going to be a bit of a shock to the market here. So if you do have I wouldn't suggest to open a new position at that time. I think it's going to be a pretty rough ride because there is going to be, in my opinion, I don't see a need for cuts immediately because we just had a cut in the later quarters of 2024. So what I am expecting here is to see a little bit of just choppiness, and hopefully after the speech we do see a little bit more clarity and kind of see which way that we could potentially move, whether it's going to be up or down. But right now I think just holding cash and wait till we get a little bit more confirmation there. We are expecting in 2025 to get a basis cut of 25 to 50 basis points there. So I don't think that's going to happen right now. I think it's a little too early. We're going to see that in the later future. And yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. Let's move on to the volatility index over here at the VIX, and we can see that we actually pass above this 23 resistance here, which isn't fantastic, but it's not necessarily bad. When we do see this huge rejection that we had back in August over here, we can see that the VIX went extremely high, and that was a lot of fuel for us to start moving higher and make those new all-time highs. So if you are looking for a reversal, not necessarily a bad thing. Let's pop over to the 20-year Treasury bond over here at TLT. And we can see that we are still underneath that 200 EMA, that 200 moving average. And we did manage to go a little bit lower. It's good to see that the money is leaving bonds and it's returning back to the indexes, back to the market here to show us that we are getting some more strength for an upcoming bull move, if that's the case. So I like to see it kind of just moving around over here in the soon future and not really bouncing back up passing these EMAs, because that's when things get a little bit tricky there. Well, the market is down 2.22%. the TMP Finance Discord community is up 11.2%, and we are making crazy returns and beating the market by a significant amount even before leverage. So if you are interested in taking a look on how to better your trading game, you can come join us with the link in the description or the comments, and you can get access to real-time trade alerts and swing trade alerts with percentage risk allocation, free one-on-one lessons with me, monthly stock picks for your non-registered and your TFSAs. You can get daily analysis with the S&P and the NASDAQ, and of course you have me 24/7 to answer any questions that you do have when it comes to your trading career. Alright, well, I thank you very much for joining me on the TMP Finance channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Best of luck with your trading to come. Peace, y'all.